Good morning, traders. I'm Ricky Gaspard, and I am your host. As always, we'll be watching these volume spike indicator here. We'll be watching for volume spikes in the stocks that are taking off. Once we spot a volume spike, we come here to the current bar volume and make sure there's enough volume to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that is this number needs to really be moving, not just creeping along. And once we confirm that, we want to make sure that these two moving averages have crossed over. Usually if they're spiking, the lines have already crossed over. This is the 5 and the 13 EMA. If the stock is strong, you'll see these white arrows pop in. That is increases in volume as the price is rising. You can see them down here. As the stock is rising, I'll mark support and resistance levels. This would be a resistance level, this would be a support, and we try to plan our entries down here for the next run up. Before we enter a stock, we will make sure that we have green dominator bars. That means there's more buyers coming in, and that these two indicators, hopefully they're pointing upwards before we decide to get in. Never trade off of my screen. My screen is sometimes delayed. Delays can cost you money. I'm also not a financial advisor. I'm not licensed in that area. I just teach indicators and my specific strategy of pullbacks. So always reach out to a professional financial advisor. Do not take my words to heart. Do not buy because I say I'm getting a position here or it looks good here. Use your own judgment and always reach out to a professional because you could lose some or all of your money. I thank you for joining me this morning as we wait about 3 more minutes for the market to open. I'm seeing AMC and GME moving around again this morning. I don't know how long the fire is going to burn, but I guess we'll find out this morning. And I hope you all are having a blessed morning. Hopefully, Schwab got my account settled this morning. Don't know what that delay was. I'm hoping so, happy trader. Won't know till I click the button. Had a very good day yesterday. Of course, I didn't. I just watched all day, but there was quite a few stocks moving for a Monday. That was a great blessing. Thank you, Lord. Hopefully, we'll have a continuation today. Would be nice to see a bullish week. Got about a minute and 15 seconds left. Thank you, Nature Therapy Films. I hope it's up there too. Would like to get a trade in this morning. I'm going to start off with sorting by volume till things die down, then we'll sort by volume spike. Right now, these are the strongest movers this morning, these top 5 or 6. All right, good luck. Make sure your chart is on EXT or you won't get a trade in. That would be located in your active trader. AMC pulling back to the 825 area. I wouldn't be too anxious to get in. These stocks have went up overnight. They could pull back on you. I see Holo is back up there as an active stock this morning. We played it in the past. Looks like it may be taking itself off of the list, taking a nosedive. GME's pulling back. SPCE pulling back. Don't know if I would trust this pullback. This is the resistance level. This is the support level. But we are headed downward, so I would not take a chance on it currently. Even though it could go, I'd let it settle down a bit. You can see we don't have tall dominator bars. Both of these indicators are pointing down. If you're unfamiliar with the My Blessing, this is the trend of the stock. These are the buyers and the sellers. We like to see both of them kind of pointing upwards. SPWR taking off. Volume is quite slow on SPWR. I'm watching the dominator bars. They're all green. They're getting short though. It could continue to go, but at a slow pace. Another new high on SPWR. Could be a pullback. Let's see if it happens. That would be resistance as soon as this red candle closes. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. Watch for a long wick on the bottom of this candle. That would be the buyers buying up what they're selling to drive it up even higher. This red candle closes, and it did. I'll mark the support level. This is where we plan our entry. Providing these two indicators are green up here and this one turns around. Not looking too promising at the moment. Volume is still kind of low. We could get the bounce up. We did get the bounce back up to 404, and we broke through a little bit. Nice pullback play there on the support and resistance levels. Continuing to rise for a new high. Start taking profits off the top. You know the rules. Lock it in as it's going up. Don't risk the big red candle coming and taking it away from you. Rising up a little bit more. Maybe we'll get a new high, and we barely did. Not much gain on that one. Probably about 15, 16 cents if you could catch it all. Good job, M. All I can see is the first letter of your name, so I'm going to call you by M if that's what I see. Still going a little. Definitely has a new high. This is why we don't chase green candles. Many people would have got in right here. They bought, they seen this red candle coming, they get out, and then the stock goes up. That happens to so many people until they learn this strategy. Looks like the power's fading away. Another new high. The volume's not quite there, but it's enough to drive the stock up. So be careful on your large size orders. You may have trouble getting out. Good job, Don. So how's that for the first trade on a Tuesday morning? Nice and easy pullback. Still looking good. Not a lot of sellers in here. I'm watching the dominator bars here. They're not red yet. They're still green. Nice jump up. Looks like my chart's not acting right. It's running off the top of the screen. I'm on auto right here on this little icon, but it's not autoing. Hopefully it's not a day of squeezing my chart around so I can see the candles. We are pulling back slightly. I'll go ahead and set another resistance level. I don't know if I would chance a third pullback. We had a small one here, the second one here, which was very nice. This is the third one. Looks like the volume's dying off. If you're not out, I would consider it, but that's on you. If you want to hang on, that's your choice. AMC making new highs. Had a beautiful pullback here, but we were in the other trade, so I can't watch all of them. Need to wait on a pullback here. We don't know how strong the run's going to be. It could kind of turn right around and come back down. Nice new high on AMC. So AMC and GME, they are continuation plays from yesterday. SPWR. Nice push on SPWR. I don't know why my auto chart's not working. Let's see if that fixed it. A nice little trade this morning to open the day. Maybe reaching up for another new high. We did have some profit takers here. This was the third pullback, and it's actually pretty strong when they do that. Maybe the next AMC. Who knows? You know, there comes a time where the investors just get tired of all of the BS behind the scenes and they just start buying. That could be what you see here. We have to make money no matter what they do on the other side. GME steadily rising. I'm not going to chase these stocks on the second continuation day. I may play a pullback on them, but I'm not going to chase these green candles. If you are a good green candle chaser, more power to you. GME may end up being $100 stock before you know it. I think there's still a lot of bad feelings over this stock. There may be a bunch of people just waiting to nail the shorts. They are frustrated. I know they are. They lost a lot of money on it. But we'll see how it goes. Still rising. It could go to the moon. There's no halts in pre-market. It could just keep on going. I'm not going to make that call. That's going to be up to the buyers and sellers. But I fear the drop. I really do. Good job, Amadeus. I think the shorters are going to attack this stock from what happened in the past, and it's just a matter of time. If they don't, I would be shocked. Let's see if it's a pullback. I'll mark it out when this candle closes. It did. See if we get to bounce back up from 56.21 to 59.09. Or does it drop down and continue to sell off? Looks like it's headed down to me. SPWR, it sold off as well. Thank you, SPWR. That was a precious move for us this morning. AMC dropping, GME dropping, SPWR dropping. SPCE just kind of bouncing around. KOSS was moving earlier this morning as well. Yeah, they do have halts. It all depends on the situation. But most of the time we don't. I think you're going to see the halts come in pre-market when there's devastating news and they don't want the stock to just sell off. They will halt it. It protects those who were holding the stock prior to the bad news, gives them an opportunity to get out. Well, looking like we're running out of fuel here. No more steam. I wouldn't get back in just yet. Let's see what the investors decide to do with it. Retesting $8, actually $9. Sorry about that. Undecided at the moment. Doesn't know to go up or down. I'm still showing little weakness. Maybe coming up here a little bit. Let's see if we can make it back up to the 950 area. Looks like we may be establishing a channel here between 903 and 950 on AMC. May want to keep an eye on it as it pulls back down if it doesn't break through 950. Setting a new high above 950. Looking very strong at the moment. Volume increased quite a bit from 488,000 on the last bar to 800,000 on this one. Good job, Terry. Still rising. Always play where the big boys play. Follow the crowd. That's what we do with this volume spike indicator. We find out where they're trading and we go join them. GME still rising. AMC still rising. Seeing shorter bars coming in on Dominator. The volume is dying off. Doesn't mean it's going to come down. It just means there's not as many buyers. Volume picked back up on that last bar in Dominator. Seeing a little bit of red here on the My Blessing indicator, so be careful. Looks like they're going to drive it up even higher. Want to take some profit off the table here. Nice jump up. New high of 1020 for AMC. Still looking good on both indicators, the My Blessing and the Dominator. And if you're in this stock, hopefully you're taking profits as it climbs. Or at the end, if it decides to just drop, you're not hit very hard. Little weakness coming. A lot of profit takers in that one bar on Dominator. I set a new resistance level at that area of 1010. And the buyers say, no way, we're not dropping this, we're going for the money. New high of 1049. You are welcome, Silverado Blue. Continuing to climb. It's going to run out of steam here soon. Coming down to retest 1010 most likely. Buyers are still pushing it upwards. Just remember, don't be greedy. Lock in your profits. Don't try to ride it and call a top. That's where you get your biggest loss. It is still rising up to 1105 now. Hopefully this stock didn't scare some of you. You could have got in with minimal shares and made a fortune. Steadily flying. Looks like the investors are making up for all the bad weeks we've had, doesn't it? Let's go, boys. Let's get it. Good job, Terry. Continuing to climb. This one going to outperform GME. Isn't this no halts lovely? This is what I live for in pre-market right here. Continuing to go. The sellers are non-existent. All the shorters are gone. If there were any, they probably were scared from yesterday's run. Right, another pullback coming. Or maybe just some profit takers. Both indicators still look pretty good, except for that one big red bar coming in from profit takers up here at the top. If it is the top, we don't know that yet. Good job, B. Good job, Pitt. Look at that baby fly, would you? Let's go. Just a few profit takers as it rises. I haven't seen any big sell-offs yet. I'll go ahead and mark another resistance level. Let's make up for those lost days. How about that? That's exactly what's happening here. Long tail on the bottom of this candle. Just a few profit takers. We break through that 1240, we're probably going to go up higher. There's a nice jump up to 1288. $12.90. They all run out of steam. Keep that in mind. Good job, B. Showing a little weakness. We could continue, but it is showing slight weakness. New high of 1320, 1323, 1324. Good job, YouTube. Good job, M. I hope you guys make a fortune. Doesn't work any easier than this. All the indicators are spot on. The buyers are here. Good job, Alex. Here comes some more buyers, pushing it up even higher. Let's get it up to that 15 maybe. Good job, Happy Trader. We may be calming down a bit. Looks like they don't want it to fall. Good job, Amadeus. Tall wick on the top of that candle. But with all the buyers present, they'll probably hold this level. Take a quick look at GME pulling back, AMC back to it. Make sure we're not missing anything else here. AMC, GME pulling back. AMC now starting to pull back. So we started off with SPWR, beautiful play on that stock. Was an easy pullback play. Then we jumped on AMC for more gains. Some of you may have bought GME for some gains. So we have 3 runners this morning. Looks like we may have some profit takers now on AMC. Well, I only have one thing to say, and that's, Lord, thank you for this blessing. Good job, Dean. You do, Jimmy. I mentioned that in the past. Nice 3 stocks this morning ran up for fortunes. You can pay for it with these trades. You just have to be patient, wait for the right moment. They don't come often, but when they come, they come. Practice when the market's bad, sell the farm when it's good. Edward, you are welcome. Ain't no sense in getting upset. It's either going up or down. You might as well accept that fact. That's why I just stay calm. I'm either right or I'm wrong. Most of the time, I'm right. Good job, Dean. Hang in there, brother. You may make a ton. Chad, 50-50 is good as long as your losers are way less than your sellers. Your winners. You can make money on 60-40 as long as you cut your losses short. The whole key to trading is limiting your losses. I couldn't say that any clearer. All right, let's take a look at GME. I haven't set any levels on it. It was kind of out of everybody's price range, so I played the AMC side. Could go up there and retest that $78. You got to take emotions out of it, Yandros. If you're trading emotionally, that could be a disaster. So now we are on the back side of this run up. So be prepared for lower highs and pull in selling back off and lower lows maybe. These could just be those who missed out and are hoping it goes up again. And then someone who didn't take profit up here will now take profit and pull it back down and they get back out. Looks like we could go back up to test 1250. It's a possibility, but not likely. Good job, Yandros. Well, if you have to go, Dean, God bless you, brother. Hope you enjoyed this morning's session. Good job, Mike. Good job, Billy Brown. Well, hopefully everyone made a little bit of money this morning. So everyone that made money, type yes in the chat. Let's see how many of us did well. Of course, you know I did. Wow. If you're new here, look what you're looking at. We don't play games. Great job, traders. Proud of you. Lots of investors making money. They gave me chills when I seen all those yeses. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Bikasu. Thank you, Chad. Can I get an amen? Thank you, guys and gals. Well, YouTubers, I hate to do this to you, but it's coming up on 6:55 where I got to cut you loose. I hope you enjoyed this morning's session. If you haven't done so yet, come and join us over on Discord, where we'll continue for another 2.5 hours. And try to make a little bit more money. We've got about 2 minutes to go. And I appreciate each and every one of you who joined us. If you haven't liked the live stream yet on YouTube, please do so. Help me keep the ratings up. If we keep the ratings up, we get more investors involved and more people buying these stocks. Keep that in mind. If we have more traders, that helps drive the price up. So hit the like button for me, pay it forward as I'm paying it forward to you, and I really appreciate you. And I thank you for doing so. Good job, Prophet 777. You're welcome, Nature Therapy Films. See you later, Bikasu. All right, YouTubers, I will see you first thing in the morning. I usually start the stream at 5:55. Once again, join our Discord. Trust me, you'll pay for it, nothing flat. It can happen in just a matter of 15 seconds, and you'll be glad you joined us. So, as of now, I'll see you tomorrow, and God bless. Goodbye.